What's good with it, YouTube? We back again for another cut video. This is going to be the second cut I done did in the shop since I've been back and switched locations. So just show you guys how to do a quick hot taper. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set in my ball line. Typically, I do these with a little bit of a curve, but for this one, I just went straight from the tip of where his C cups would be at, and then I went from there right to his ear, and that's how I set in that first ball line. And after I set up my ball line with the trimmers, I decided to go in my one guard with the lever open just to set up the foundation for this taper on my anti-masters. All right, after I feel like my foundation is set, I'm going there with my anti-masters with the lever open. I'll make sure I use the corner of my blade to set in this next guideline. And once the guideline is set, I'm going to go in and I'm going to have the lever halfway open and flick at the bottom of that line. Make sure I just use the corners of that blade. These are really good clippers. They're knocking the hair out without me having to do a lot of effort. And then I'm going to come back behind the lever halfway closed, and I'm going to close the lever all the way just to make sure I knock the line out that I set in between the trimmers and the lever all the way open. And to knock out that middle line, I'm going to go in first with my one guard with the lever all the way closed just to soften up that line. You see how it's just kind of starting to try to take the line out. I know it's not going to get the job done, but it's going to make it easier when I come in with my zero guard all the way closed to just use my corners and flick at that line to knock it out. And with one side down, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this back taper. And as you guys can see, we got a lot more room to work with. So I'm gonna stretch the guidelines out a lot more compared to what I did on the side of this taper. First things first, I'm gonna go in with my one guard with the lever all the way open. Make sure I brush the hair down as I'm going in and fading. And this is just to, again, set that foundation before I start really getting into the taper. And now that I got that hair cleared out with the one guard with the lever open, I'm just going to go in with my trimmers and I'm going to set in that ball line. All right, and now all I'm going to do is, now that I got that ball line set, I'm going to go in with my anti-masters with the lever all the way open. I'm going to go up a little bit over an inch since I do have a lot of room to play with here. And to blend this line out, I'm going to use the same steps that I did on the side of his taper. I'm just going to take my lever halfway closed, and then I'm going to work it to close as I blend out the bottom line. And to blend that middle line out between the lever open and the one guard all the way open, all I'm doing here is I'm going in first to soften it up with the one guard with the lever closed. And then I went in with my zero guard to blend that line all the way out. And with this side, I'm just gonna follow suit with what I did for the other side of this taper and just follow those exact same steps as I knock out this side of this taper before the line up. One thing I did do different here compared to that other side is I went in with my lever open, and then I just made sure I was flicking at that line going against the grain and with the grain to make sure I knocked out that middle line between the lever open guide line and the one guard with the lever all the way open. I went back and did the same detail work to the back and the other side of this taper. Now that the taper is done, it's time to go ahead and get started with the lineup. I'm going in with my one guard with the lever closed, and I'll make sure I go in the direction that his hair naturally flows, especially in the center where it swirls at. You just gotta make sure that you go in the direction that the hair naturally flows in. And then I'm gonna follow behind. After doing that, I'm gonna go in with some alcohol to clean the skin. And then I'm gonna follow behind that with some holding spray. First thing I'm going to do for this lineup, now that the prep is done, I'm going to go in, brush the hair down again just to make sure everything's locked in place. And I'm going to go in, I'm going to hit the vertical bars of his lineup on each side just so it can set like a clear picture for what I'm trying to do. And when I set in the vertical bars, I'm making sure I line them up with right at the edge of his eye socket, just to make sure that they're symmetrical on both sides. And once the vertical bars are set, I'm just gonna go in from the middle and work my way from one side to the vertical bars, and then I'm gonna go back to the middle and work from that point to the vertical bars on the other side. And bro don't really like the fiber, so I just went in with some Temptation spray for enhancements. And then I'm just gonna go back and go over that lineup, make sure I edge it out, and make sure he leaves the chair with a crispy look. And after I line up behind this last ear, his haircut will be done, and I'll get to show you guys the finished product. And now that you guys seen the finished product, I'm gonna hit bro with some alcohol, and then he's good to get out the chair. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.